Hey Walter, my name is Don Cunningham, and in this video, I want to show you three things that you can do to improve your visibility online and bring more customers to your business through your website. Now, I found your website on the third page of a Google search, and just so you know, it's been found that only about 90% of people when they do searches, stay on the first page. They don't go past the first page. So that means if your site is on the third page, you have about a 1 in 10 chance of your site being looked at. So the three things I wanted to talk about are content, citations, and backlinks. Now the content, I want to talk about that first. Now the content is the word content. Um, I have your website up here. Okay. I like this image. Great. Blue sky. That is fantastic. I like your pictures. But the thing is, um, you don't have that much word content. And Google likes to see a minimum of 1,500 words on your home page to be optimized by Google. And in addition to the 1,500 words, you want to have keywords that are going to be used in searches that will cause your site to be found. Okay, now this is your top competitor site. And they have a good looking site as well. But they actually have about around 1,450 words of content on their homepage. And I would say they would also have keywords in there that are used in searches to find them. We can check into that later. Okay, now the second thing I wanted to talk about is citation. What a citation is your name, address, and phone number, which is also known as an app. Now, if I click on here, on your competitor here, okay, their profile comes up, and in there you can see the name. You scroll down here, you can see their address and their phone number. As I say, that is also known as an app. But the important thing about the NAP is you want to have that listed in online directories. And the more directories that your NAP is listed in, the more relevance Google gives your site. Okay, now these are some of the directories that you could be listed in. I'm sure you're familiar with a lot of them, but these are the top online directories. There are also a couple hundred other directories that your NAP could be listed in. The third thing I wanted to talk about is backlinks. Now, backlink is when one website links to another website online. And what that means is that the site being linked to, it gives that site authority. So the more sites, it's like giving that site a recommendation from a colleague. So the more sites you have linking back to your site gives your site more authority and causes you to rank higher in Google. Okay, now this is a tool that I use called Ahrefs, and what that does, it gives me background detail that Google uses when it is optimizing websites. Okay, I ran your site through Ahrefs, and what I'm coming up with, as I mentioned, keywords. It shows here you're being found for one keyword. Bluesky Mechanical. That's it. So if no other searches are going to find your site unless they key in that particular those particular words. So now we can now back to the overview. We can talk about backlinks. You have 17 backlinks linking back to your site. And then we can also see what sites those are. Scroll down here. You can see the exact sites that are linking back to your site. Okay, now this is your competitor site in Ahrefs. Now they have only three keywords that are being found for, not much more than yours. But they do have 173 backlinks. If we take a look at the keywords here, okay, these are the three keywords that they're being found for: RC air conditioning, RC air, which is their name, but then HVAC, Rancho Cucamonga. So they're not being found for that many more than yours. However, we could investigate more, we could explore more keywords that we could add to your content that would cause your site to be found. So, because right now it looks like you don't have many in your content. In your content, you don't have words that are used in searches that will cause your site to come up. Okay, so now let's take a look at their backlinks. They have 173, and these are the sites that are linking back to their site. So what could be done here is you get these same sites link back to your site. Then in addition to that, you get even more sites linking back to your site, which would give your site more authority if you have more backlinks linking back to your site. Okay, for the citations, run your site through it's a site called Moz, and it um, gives a score of your ranking and shows here your online score. Here is you have 71% of your naps are missing. There are 18% that are incomplete. Only 12% of the naps are correct. And come down here, it shows what directories that your nap is listed in and what directories your nap is not listed in. Okay, now this is I ran your competitor site through Moz, and guess what? You're actually in better shape than they are because now they're showing 88% missing, 12% incomplete, but 0% correct. Okay, now I went to another tool called SEMrush, and I put your competitor in there to see what they came up with as far as visibility. It shows their visibility, their online presence as a medium, uh, with 17 listings out of 37 to fix. If I scroll down here, it shows me the exact status for each directory. Okay, now I ran your listing as well through SEMrush, and this is what they came up with for your business. Online presence poor, This seeks to fix 29 out of 37. So your competitor is still ranking, according to this, your competitor is still has more visibility on the presence online is still better than yours. Okay, well, that's it in a nutshell. We went over content. You want to have a minimum of 1,500 words. Plus, in addition, you want to have keywords that are going to be used in searches to find you on your homepage. And then we went over citations, um, and you want to get your citations listed in more directories than your competitor, and fix the errors that the search has found the errors, and fix the errors for your citation in the various directories. And then we went over backlinks. You want to add more backlinks, so you want to have more backlinks than your competitor. So all these things are going to increase your Google ranking and your chances of being found on a Google search that is not necessarily searching for your company. So I hope this has been informative for you and that you like what I showed you. If you have any questions or need any clarifications, you can give me a call. Or if you, as I said, these are things you can do yourself. Or if you want a quicker, more effective route, you can give me a call. My name is Don Cunningham. My number is 714-473-0269. Again, that's Don Cunningham, 714-473-0269. Thank you, Walter, for watching this video, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. You have a good day.